What is good, YouTube? We are back with another banger daily reaction. Today we have Lil Durk, Thousand Times featuring Lil Baby. Lil Durk just dropped this album. I'm about to check out the album sometime soon. I'm not sure exactly when yet. If y'all want me to upload that on this channel or like do it live on stream on Twitch, y'all let me know in the comments. Yo, without further ado, let's get into it. Lil Durk, Thousand Times featuring Lil Baby. You know this the duo always has bangers, so you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, you know.
Smirk,
That's
deep thoughts, pain. Nah, this visualizer is tough. What do you say?
That's crazy, you know. You know, dog pounds. That's
In a dog pound.
You know, that's why I met BJ now.
A block from his granny crib. Damn.
My heart was pounding, as crazy as it sounded. Nigga, I used to fuck with in the hood, let me drown it.
He in that low key. That's lucky the voice of the streets type bag. Hold on.
That's block from my granny crib, you know, that's why I met BJ now. Shout out to Pound. My heart was pounding, as crazy as it sounded. Nigga, I used to fuck with in the hood, let me drown it.
Damn.
Even have a bond, I gave him thousands.
Wow. Nah, that's a hold on. Alright, I'm gonna let the song play. I ain't gonna do that this video. Let me let the song play. Man, you gotta understand, bro. He said I was out here doing it all for the gods. I was out here. They left me drowning. I got caught up basically. And my bone was nowhere to be found. But I gave him thousands of chickens. Thousands. If you know the audio.
You know. Shout out to Pound. My heart was pounding, as crazy as it sounded. Nigga, I used to fuck with in the hood, let me
drowning.
Went to jail, ain't even have a bond, I gave him
thousands.
Being bitching over pics, I like that shit was childish.
Being bitching over pics, I like that shit was childish. Wow, okay.
Nowadays, that shit be crowded. Post the guns, but I like that shit was childish. Funeral homes and trial days, nowadays, that shit be crowded. Post the guns, use them niggas cowards.
Funeral homes and trial dates, them joints be crowded.
Trial days, nowadays, that shit be crowded. Post the guns, them bitches ain't getting used, them niggas cowards. Niggas run away.
Posting guns, they ain't getting used, they cowards. Sour.
Every day, just check my browser. Bitches high.
I be googling Vaughn pics every day, just checking my browser. Yeah, it must be hard for him to be in there though, for real. You know, so after losing his bro like that. Hey man, but if he in there for the get back, then shit, he probably satisfied at some point in his soul. You know what I'm saying? Part of him probably cool with that, but the other part is probably like, damn, how I end up here.
Being bitching over pics, I like that shit was childish. Funeral homes and trial days, nowadays, that shit be crowded. Post guns, them bitches ain't getting used, them niggas cowards. Niggas run away to show they fake, them niggas sour. I be googling Vaughn pics every day, just check my browser.
Damn.
Niggas nowadays, they fuck for hours now. The hoes ain't come outside back in the day, they fuck for thousands now.
Hey, what? What you say?
They fuck for hours now. Niggas sour. I be googling Vaughn pics every day, just check my browser. Bitches high as niggas nowadays, they fuck for hours now.
Bitches high as niggas nowadays. Okay. That's real. That's a whole fact. Oh. These hoes ain't come outside back in the day. They fuck for thousands now. Hey, that's real spill, ain't it? These hoes out here, the same hoes out there selling it on the corner, the same hoes that wasn't coming out the crib. Crazy world we live in, evil world we live in. Every day, just check my browser. Bitches high as niggas nowadays, they fuck for hours now. The hoes ain't come outside back in the day, they fuck for thousands now. Damn. They want the weed, then the lean, they want the powder now. Ooh. From the powder. One of my brothers popped too many pills, can't come around me high. When I was down, you went on my side, can't come around me now. Thought you was slick, I seen that shit come from 1,000 miles. I sat in the courtroom for a day, I seen 1,000 trials. Ooh. Nah, that little pocket, this little flow right here is cold. One of my brothers popped too many pills, can't come around me high. When I was down, you went on my side, can't come around me now. Thought you was slick, I seen that shit come from 1,000 miles. I sat in the courtroom for a day, I seen 1,000 trials. You hear what he's saying though? I saw that from 1,000 miles. And I'm around the same niggas who I started with. And okay. I the same hood who I started with. Facts. Got to. Me, I'm proud of you. Them shorties proud to shoot. You a clown to me. You told me you never told. I went in the. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. His hair is mad distracting in this visualizer, bro. Am I the only one getting distracted by that?
Me, I'm proud of you. Them shorties proud to shoot. You a clown to me.
Why does his hair look like that? It's kind of scary.
All 10 who I started with proud of me. I'm proud.
Does he actually have a skull tattoo on his back, or is that like video effects?
You them shorties proud to shoot you a clown to me. You told me you never told.
It looks like it's masked on with like a video effect, but if he actually has that tattoo, that's crazy. You know how much like, not even pain, but I mean you're definitely pain, but like you know how much like dedication you gotta have to sit there and just get 3 big ass black spots on your back, bro. Especially a big ass one over your spine, bro. That's OD.
And I support the same hood who I
That gotta be a video effect.
I'ma stand on all 10 who I started with proud of me. I'm proud of you. Them shorties proud to shoot you a clown to me. You told me you never told. I wouldn't have found the truth.
Oh, you told me you never told. I wouldn't have found the truth. You a clown.
Started with proud of me. I'm proud of you. Them shorties proud to shoot you a clown to me. You told me you never told. I wouldn't have found the truth. Drowning me. I look at phone and wrist like they drowning too. Street nigga had came to me with nothing. I gave him a pound or two. My heart was pounding. As crazy as it sounded.
Street nigga came to him with nothing. He gave him a pound or two. Thousands. In the childish. Come on. Hold on. Let's give Lil Baby his proper, you know what I'm saying, proper introduction. Here comes Dominique.
Bitches ain't getting used, them niggas cowards. Niggas run away to show they fake, them niggas sour. I be googling Von pics every day, just check
Dominique. So, bro, I saw somebody talking about this when it came to the Lil Durk situation in general, and they were like, bro, we understand that everybody's telling you slap of on, boom, boom, boom. But it's like, obviously, this circumstance that he's in right now isn't related to Vaughn in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, perhaps it could be per chance, you know what I'm saying? But ideally, it's like they have other charges that he's there for. You know what I'm saying? But as Lil Baby said, it's like the trolls gonna troll you for whatever they want to see. And if you do what they want, they still gonna troll your ass. So it's a lose-lose, just like Lil Baby said. One thing about Lil Baby, he bro, I love Lil Baby's cadence, bro. Like no glaze, bro. He's dead as one of the greatest ever. Sense ain't cool. I told everybody just know what you doing when you do it. Cause that's real though. Cause it's like I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna make sure that you know it's like. I mean, you can't say I ain't warn you, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how to live your life neither. Just know that that's not cool to sit here and throw your life away. You feel me? A lot of these YNs think that it's cool to sit here on a John Moran tip. Like it don't do nothing for you. Every time I go on Snapchat, and like back in the day when I was on Snapchat, I would be adding like hella people on quick ad because you know what I'm saying, I'm just trying to get like numbers up on story or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying, post social media content. And like I would do that, right? And I would be like, yo, bro, why am I always seeing like YNs, bro? And it's not even so far as to say YNs, but it's like when I'm saying YNs, I'm talking about like, bro, why do I go on Snap and I'm clicking on the story, bro? I click, I just see a clip, bro. Bro going like this. He got the blunt in his hand, aim down. He got the blick on his lap, waving it around and shit. I'm like, bro, like, why are you trying to why are you doing that? And it's like, if you really about that, it's like, why would you even put that image out there yourself? Because you can get yourself caught up, bro. Like, it never made sense to me, bro. It never. On me though, youngins don't want money. All they care about is guns. As I said in the video, as I said just now, like earlier in the video, he could have easily rhymed that and said all these youngins care about now is drugs, and that also would have been right. I mean, some of these youngins, they still got their head on. They got money in the equation, but a lot of them don't realize it's like, bro, you adding variables. Like you don't need that many variables. All you really gotta do is figure out what gets you money, and then for me, rinse repeat. Why are you adding in drugs and money and guns and guns and money and drugs? Like it don't gotta be so complex, my brother. This whole verse. Talk to me, Dominique. No counter. Checking in on you don't want nothing. That shit mean a lot. If you know, you know. That's real. That's real as it gets. Bro, you know deep in your soul, you know, even on the exterior. So if you were to like not even look so far deep into it, you know, even on the most shallow like aspect of your thought process, you could sit here and be like, damn, like the people that checking on you and they not trying to get nothing out of you, they just checking in, make sure you good. That shit does mean a lot. On so. Was it like a 30-second verse or something or more? This a cool little verse. I know this a cool 30-second verse. He gave him hella bars, just like a 16. What you say?
Your funds right. We used to be 100 deep back then. We had fun nights. 40 went to jail, 20 straight. The rest lost their life.
40 went to jail for 20 straight. The rest on lost their life. You see what I'm saying? It's like why are we sitting here like in this cycle, bro? We need to make a statement as a community. It's like that's not cool. That's not something that we gonna need to like continue progressing. We need to progress away from that. Facts. Nah, this is a hell of a verse though by Lil Baby, and this definitely give me what's that project? Voice of the Heroes. This like Voice of the Heroes type vibe. Fans in charge of 1,000. Bro, look at Bad Baby, bro. Day she turned 18, she made OnlyFans, bro. Pretty sure that same day she sold hell like she sold I think like upwards of 1 mil, bro. I may be mistaken, but I know it was a hell of a lot of bread. It may not have been that much. It may have been less, may have been more, but I just know that she capitalized on her opportunity. So it's like we need to stop that as well. Why are we allowing like I mean not we because I've never paid for no type of OnlyFans nothing like that, but it's like why like are people even like allowing that to be their source of income? Like why are you funding that? I don't know. I mean teach their own, but own it over there. My word 1,000. Told you my word 1,000. Uh-huh. Used to fuck with in the hood, let me drown it. Went to jail, ain't even have a bond, I gave him thousands. Being bitchin' smirk. No like that shit was childish. Funeral homes and trial days nowadays, that shit be crowded. Posting guns, them bitches ain't getting used, them niggas cowards. Niggas run away to show they fake, them niggas sour. I be googling Vaughn pics every day, just check the browser. Girl, just check my browser. You can see me looking up Vaughn. Y'all some cowards. Y'all out here dropping soap in the shower. Sing it louder. We take off the tower. Hey, man. Lil Baby and Lil Durk went stupid on this. I feel like Lil Baby really walked this down. Lil Durk did his thing. I personally, I feel like I rock with Lil Baby a little heavier than I rock with Lil Durk, but I feel like Lil Durk still did his thing on this. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta show respect where respect is due. You know, they were both speaking their content. I think the reason I feel like I rock with Lil Baby heavier is he really just like puts a lot more thought into his like verses. Like, well, not even thought per se, because I'm sure they both put a lot of thought into it. But I feel like the intent that Lil Baby goes into a verse with is more so like you gonna learn something or you gonna relate to something. Like it's gonna be educational in a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be like, damn, like that's a fact. Like yo, these YNs gotta stop X Y Z. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna come out of it with a certain headspace, and I feel like Lil Durk also does a really good job at making relatable music, but it's not so much as like getting you to think like, damn, like this shit really crazy. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So hey, y'all let me know in the comments how I felt about this Lil Durk, Lil Baby, 1,000 times. TyyWrrld, catch y'all next time.